everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Technically Broken Podcast. It's episode, what are we doing, 10? I don't know.
10. Yeah. 10.
I don't know. Dude, all the days are tied together. What's up, everybody, fellas, guys, gals, everyone? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Mario, or Whole Baked Cookie. This is a little bit of a different setup, but let's go on with the intros. What's up, Botar?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Boocher. So we're going to go over their stats like we always do. They're not looking great, guys. You guys need to start fucking watching our videos, you know?
It's because you're not handing out these hand jobs.
Hey, man, I talk about this the last couple episodes. I've offered handies to people, and nobody wants them. So then it just feels kind of grapey. So
now you're just running around.
Pass it off to Caleb.
Hi, guys. how to follow that? Caleb the Hunted. Pretty kind of excited that we've made it 10 episodes.
Yeah.
This has been.
It's not like because I want to do one a month, but it's episode 10, which it's been like a year almost.
It's been a whole year.
This has been. It's coming up to a year, so this is going to be the closest. Dude, if my dog makes this whole episode, I'm going to love it. And that goes out to you listeners. We are in a different setup and layout, but yeah, it's been a year. Sorry, back to episode 10, and it's just been a kind of crazy wild ride. Like
it's been a journey for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you could definitely tell the progress from episode 1 to episode now.
Episode now.
You can tell like the progress. Like the first episode, we had these janky table mics and everything was kind of hobbled together. And now we're in episode 10 and everything's super hobbled together. But you know what? It sounds so much better.
It's still, we're kind of making duct tape and zip ties work, but what?
We're using premium grade duct tape now.
Yeah, if it moves and it shouldn't, duct tape.
Yeah. So, anyways, episode 10. Just really, it's like exciting. I guess just thinking back on it, we're going to touch on it back in this episode. Let's just do a quick recap like we usually do on episode 9. Mikey B came on. Motorsports. Yeah.
Go-karts, karting.
With the chicken street.
Karting. Karting is so I've known, I learned a little bit about karting hanging out with you when you were at the car track, but it's cool to to learn that like the perspectives of different people. It's just interesting to get his perspective on everything. This fucking sucks, but I still like it.
Yeah, Mikey is kind of, he's been through a good amount of stuff as in like mechanic world knowledge and like experience. So getting his take on it when he was like, I didn't know what I was doing to now running the show over there. It's awesome. And I'm just really proud of you, Mike. And thank you for, giving us your time, dude.
Thanks for hanging.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was definitely more, foray into the motorsport world and I guess the beginning groundwork and the ground floor of it. So
it's like our second follow-up episode in the motorsport series. There's definitely going to be more as we get into the year.
I don't know what we're going to do.
Whoa, we're going to be the F1 guy. He's going to fucking drive us around in his Audi.
Edge of your seats, everybody. Who knows?
F1, does Audi make F1 cars?
They're getting into it. 2027 will be the first, or 26. I don't know if it's when the new car comes out, which is 2026.
Audi was bigger into what, like rally racing?
LMP2.
Well, they were, excuse me, they were like, Le Mans racers, endurance racers, and I don't know, I think they were in Formula 1 before, but rally racing for sure. Group B, everybody knows, the big, like a quattro in the middle of like a 70-foot jump
the
across.
Audi suspension is
like
just
alligators
unmatched.
and,
Dude, you see
watching
those videos?
That video, you see like this Porsche spin out, and it's just
it's just like
stuck.
Sorry,
it's just glued. Yeah. So motorsports. It's a whole wide world of craziness, and we're definitely going to be getting back into it. Probably sooner than later. And we got some guests lined up. We got people that are
packed.
Stay tuned, everybody. You don't know what's coming. Just become a wacky salesman for the show. You got to tune in for nobody's gonna sing a jingle or a tune. Never mind. I'm gonna just shut the hell up. That's wait. You guys are like, this isn't worth it or junket yet.
No, we're not there yet.
All right. Yeah. So, motorsports later, but now I think what I want to honestly talk about, and I don't know if you guys can relate or at least seen our progress or journey, but I kind of just want to touch on what it has been to build and start a podcast.
It sucks.
Like in the sense of maintenance, or like we're like
No,
like,
it doesn't suck. I think it's it definitely. Sorry, it puts a lot of strain in places that normally don't have strain. So like you kind of like in the first couple episodes, you definitely can like not find, but you definitely see your co-hosts and your people's weaknesses and strengths.
Yeah, like I mean I get it.
Like we're all terrible at time management.
Or
we somehow make it happen.
I was about to say it's not just with one thing. It's like it could be with like
it's everything.
Yeah, it's like
we all suck.
Yeah, yeah.
But
we
all put in uneven amounts of work.
No, but the effort. I think as long as the effort's still there and the drive.
And some days you don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And then you wake up, you're like, fuck. But you know what? At the end of the day, it is rewarding. Because not only do you get to talk about dumb shit with your friends, you get to talk about dumb shit with your friends. You get to hang out.
You get to hang out.
And be around the people that you love and care about, and you talk about shit that you also kind of care about and what stresses you out.
Yeah.
And it's like therapy, It's therapeutic.
A little bit. For me, it was just trying to figure out and see what everybody else's world was like. And it just goes for me to talk to my own friends and then like find out shit about them. I had no fucking like with Smokey doing shit that I would be like, you didn't like. I
don't believe you.
Right? Not to be like that, or fucking I don't know. Chewy is a truck driver doing some goofy shit coming from just different backgrounds.
Chewy's story about being out in like the sub-zero temperatures underneath a fucking tractor trailer is wild to me.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I'd be like, fuck you, I'm going home.
Right. So that for the podcast is like getting these stories or like finding out like what happens, because like I know what I go through, but like I don't know, you've been working on shit sometimes, and you're like, a jack stand almost killed me because it was a piece of shit. I forgot the pin.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I put the pin in. That fucking thing buckled.
You say pin, and I think about it. It's like, oh god, I don't know if I ever told that story.
No.
Mine I bought at Walmart, and they buckled, and I almost lost my goddamn leg.
Yeah. The point is, I guess we just don't know, and the more we like share these moments, or like you think about a time, and you're like, oh man, yeah, I do remember doing something. And this is for me what I don't know. This is what I wanted to like learn and find out, like talking to people and I kind of just bring people along for the ride, like listeners and viewers. Like you guys appreciate these stories. I'm bringing them to you and us and the group here. We're gonna definitely keep doing it. So.
And I don't know about Caleb, but like doing this like podcast is definitely it's been influential to me to like take a more initiative to try things with my car on my own.
Yeah, I've seen that more out of you, I will say. What about you? Do you think you, like, as far as the podcast goes, like, I don't know, it could be anything. Do you think it was just fucking shitty, it was hard? Like,
I mean, it's been an interesting, like, go of it. Like, I think it was definitely harder in the beginning because just trying to find stuff that would stick and work. Just because obviously we're just dipping your toes in the water and we're just fumbling.
Making shit. Well, we're still making
we
shit.
We made it work, yeah,
but we acquire things as we go. We didn't have it all in the beginning. The stuff we have now is more than what we had when we started,
Like, yeah, I agree. Our quality has gone up and stuff.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, now we know, like, and you guys could see it, we have reliable mics, reliable cameras, and just, at the beginning, it was just, we kind of bumbled with cameras, and then I know we had at least one episode where mics just didn't work. They just said nope.
I think that was episode 2 or 3 is when we had those Amazon like table mics, and like each of them was a different grade of quality.
I do remember that.
Yeah, they were all the same microphone, but they were all different quality.
All
trash.
It was
terrible.
We were just trying to mismatch.
We were trying to learn though. We were learning.
Yeah.
And we finally got that down.
And I want to shout out to David, aka Altavilla, about the mic information and the recommendations for the SM57s.
Yeah, thank you for the intro music and stuff. Thank you for all our
dude, appreciate it.
Yeah. Everybody who's been on the show.
A lot of people come together. Thank you all our guests. Chewy, fuck that guy. I'm just kidding. We love you. Smokey, fuck that guy.
He's always like the first one for you. I think there's some hidden. You're like every time it's a joke.
I love Chewy. I love Chewy. I love Smokey. I love all the guys.
He just never bought you that sandwich you wanted that one time. I know it. It's coming back now.
Thinking about it.
That damn
That
sandwich.
motherfucker stole my wine jug. I know it.
The wine jug. I knew that was coming up. I had a feeling. I'm like, he's gonna talk about the wine.
So many of you don't know. To sidetrack for a second, I think I might have told this story before, but this is the house where my wine jug disappeared circa 2009 or 10. That was a long time ago.
It was a long time
It was
ago.
a college party here on a campus in college. Fuck. Anyways, somebody stole my wine jug, and I never found it. It's been gone forever.
Well, you know.
It'll eventually show up somewhere.
I think it'll come up,
I
dude.
think it's under your house.
You think it's buried?
Yeah. It's probably in your basement.
I'm gonna
It's probably
bury
full of piss.
you under that. The hell.
But
Yeah.
it's just been a journey. Like it's interesting to see like how far we've actually been able to like push, because obviously we didn't know what we were doing at the beginning.
No.
Obviously, I mean, jumping headfirst into something that is new, you're definitely gonna stumble.
Yeah, right.
But
Do we know what we're doing now, though?
I mean,
Is the real question.
good enough to
What
fake
do
it.
you all think? Leave the hate down below in the YouTube comments, please.
It's good enough to fake it, I think.
I think I feel like better. I mean, like we're still doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah, for
enjoying doing this. So
And we've gotten the routine down enough to where it's like the setup, simple,
Yeah.
easy. We know we can pretty much break down how we're going to do everything, how we're going to set everything. I mean, obviously it's going to take a little time to get everything set up in the way we want it, but at the beginning, we needed 2 hours, 3 hours to get everything set up.
the prep, and that just goes with like experience. This just ties into basically how I like doing your job, like service industry or repairman, or like this is what the show's about. It's like or builders and creators and construction and crafters. Like you get used to the process, right? Like I could imagine the first time I ever used a paintbrush, like as a little kid, I was just fucking dripping paint, making splatters. But like now I can paint a wall pretty quick. And the same thing with setting up you were saying the podcast. It took 2 hours, man. I don't know. We were just so fucking confused on the audio, like for
Audio's
how
been
long,
the biggest
like,
headache for us.
right? Because we want some quality out of
Right.
it, and that's the idea with anything you should do. You should put some quality into it, some effort. So like now we're also trying a different angle and setup today and this time in this episode for the YouTubes, and we're gonna see if it comes out all right. So
I think it'll be good.
yeah.
Even
let us know.
cameras.
I'm confident.
Yeah, let us know if you guys think or have any ideas.
Like
throw them
and
on the
subscribe.
comments. Yeah, like and subscribe. Throw it in the comments.
Give us
down
5
below.
stars.
Yeah, 5 stars and reviews on the Delios. But that's enough shameless plugging and asking for me. I'm like, no, please buy our merch. Buy our merch.
Do it, please.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of merch, I think we're gonna start.
You want to maybe get an idea into something this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this year we're gonna start gearing towards some merch for our loyal 7 fans, and do
Yeah.
something like that.
It'd be pretty interesting. I would like to see some, we're going to make some stuff up probably. We're going to render some ideas. I don't even know. Come up with something weird maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Butt plugs.
You guys would buy a butt plug,
Yeah. Dude,
automatic handy device, so I don't have to give them to you. Whatever.
They're going to be
no, that's not the same though. They need the grit of those hands.
The
you'd buy
grit.
in a personal delivery. Like,
The eye contact.
that's what makes it. The quality. Remember, you got to bring quality into whatever you do,
Oh.
even if you're just doing something weird. So, I don't know. Beyond
What was you?
what were you?
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say beyond like, I guess just getting like the base or trying to understand how to even do stuff, how to edit or put stuff on the internet. Like
Yeah.
I
think
don't know.
The
Like,
journey for me, not to sidestep that, but like I've been thinking about like what my favorite episode doing was, and I like the episode we did with Ben,
I was gonna say Ben's was really fun.
because that was
Yeah,
that was
that was
our
good.
one and only episode where we drank on set.
oh, for you guys, I got that episode was terrible in my opinion, everybody. But yeah, that was episode my episode
It
where
was-
not Ben's. I'm saying the one where I got hammered. The
Oh, yeah,
episode
for
after
sure.
it. I was like,
that-
holy
but,
cow.
I mean, that was like our first episode, and I think our only real episode where we like drank while we were filming, and it was I don't know. we got loose.
Yeah.
And we had some good conversations. And Ben opened up like a fucking flower, you know. He was all tight when he started. He's like, "I wear sunglasses at night," and then he fucking opened up and fucking was ready to go.
Let's go.
You know,
He was
it was great. It was
ready.
great. It was a good time, and we learned a lot about his union and all that shit. And it was pretty cool.
I don't know. Yeah, they're they're like all my children. All the episodes, I like them all, and I think some are goofy. Like I said, the one where we were just talking, doing our thing, and I got hammered. That was goofy, but yeah, Smokey, Chewy, they were like, and we're gonna have more guests, and we should probably have those guys back on.
Yeah,
they were all so like, it was just funny learning about all the shit in a bucket or
everybody's story is crazy.
Yeah, and some goofy, aspect and
shit in a bucket.
Yeah, I don't even know. We've talked about things, but like I really want to have like a plumber on, like, because I did some plumbing here in the house, but like
I've done some plumbing.
Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck. I can't lay no pipe. One guy in the back's like, no, I like a plumber or like, I don't know. You guys have said like, let's talk to whatever, or having Ben's buddy back on. Like, I hopefully they get on soon. But like, there's a guy who does some maintenance in a crazy place, and like learning about like, what do you do?
Right.
So in the future, I think that's what I'm like. Where we started was like how it was, and like getting to this point, I guess just going towards the future. I'm like, I kind of want to like see who else, and then to bring back some people and talk to them, and like, yo,
where are they now?
Yeah, what the fuck has been going on? Because you never know, even within a short time span, things can get goofy or better. And,
could be rocket scientist stuff.
Yeah, we need a regular like a segment guy cuts to Chewy and he's just
with
like
Ben. Updates with Chewy.
Chewy, he's just like in a potato sack doing a weather report.
Hey everybody, it's cold outside.
Yeah. I don't know why I agreed to this. Go back to you guys. Like,
why are you naked? God,
what's a potato sack? No, so it's just I want to have a bunch of people on. More mechanics or more stories, dealership guys the construction guys. Construction guys and union guys are like totally different world for me. So yeah,
there's a lot coming from Technically Broken in 2025.
Yeah, I'm excited to I am like. It's just been, I don't know, right? It's been a journey. So I guess reflecting here, like on the episode live, would be like, yeah, we've been doing this. We've
been doing it.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep on trucking or something. I don't even know. I wish it was like,
keeping out.
So yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think. Still, I said this already probably, but it's crazy to think how far we've come in. A year's really not a long time, but it is a long time when you're doing something like this. And, month-to-month episodes, this is episode 10, so we're just shy, episode-wise, of a full year. But, the whole journey, we started, April or March of last year?
I think it was March, right? I don't even know. That's funny. Like,
we released our first episode, I think, in April.
Was it April?
It could be. I'll have to look.
We're going to have to go back and look. We don't even know.
I'm terrible at math and dates and stuff. So, I mean, episode 1, we were like, hey, this is a podcast. And it was like our pilot episode. We were talking about, just anything and everything. And then our second episode was Chad, Chewy. And we're just like, what do you do? And he's like, I fix stuff, Obviously, he doesn't talk like that, but and then we've had it was Smokey, our next guest, and then Ben, and it's been a wild ride, and I think we should do an episode where we have all of those assholes on.
We just do big like a round table.
Yeah,
a round table would be it would get messy so quickly.
For sure,
I'm pretty sure
not everybody would talk, and it would be awkward for like half of it.
No, I think people would loosen up so quick. It would probably be dangerous.
Yeah. There'd be balls on camera.
Yeah, there'd be some sexual acts. There's some nastiness going on. It'd be like getting caught fucking at work. No, maybe
I've only seen that happen once.
It's like fun and worth it sometimes, right? Like, I mean, like sometimes.
There's still a couple people I'm trying to get on. I know a guy that does or has done fabrication. and welding and stuff,
Yeah.
and I think that'd be a unique perspective.
Yeah.
And
Let's line them up. Let's get some.
I want to do like I don't know, thinking about stuff.
Just thinking about this stuff.
Yeah, just thinking about
Just
stuff.
tinking.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know, like we all fix shit, and we need to just show people the dumb shit that we do.
Yeah, I just do more content,
Yeah.
content-wise. I'm pretty busy. I'm pretty backed up, like, considering how much shit I gotta go through. But
Yeah.
it'll be coming. I mean, we
So
should
will
probably
I.
do some more goofy content shit. Who knows? Like, we got ideas. They're not, like, we got things to work on. We definitely have broken shit laying around.
All the time.
So, we got
Speaking of broken
motorcycling-
shit,
Oh.
sorry, I texted you the other day that I think I'm leaking oil out of my head or not my head gaskets, my valve covers.
Oh, yeah, you did mention valve covers.
Yo, those guys sealed it with RTV. I have RTV squeezing out one of the sides of the
Well, sometimes you have to.
valve cover.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, like, completely unnatural.
No, but I mean, it's a
You
cop
use a
car.
gasket. Like, you're saying you should be using a gasket and not RTV.
Yeah.
I mean, debatable, man. Like, there's so many goofy instances where you might need, like, a little RTV here or there. If I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't see a problem with that. I'm just like, shit. And that's another reason, just
But
do
it's
it
like
yourself.
not- it's
Do it
not-
yourself and fix
It's
it
not
right,
like
right?
even. It's just like
They boogered it?
Yeah.
Probably. Fuck it. Right? It's a fucking cop. Or whatever they were thinking. It was a fucking detective or
Stupid.
cop car. And they're like, fucking. I
They
don't
just
know.
wanted to get it out quick. And
Yeah, right. Or whatever it is. But, like, that just means you can do it yourself and take your time. And
yeah.
those valve covers are like 8 bolts, and the gaskets are probably like $40.
Yeah. they are $40.
You're like,
But still, it takes more time to put RTV on it than to just get a gasket.
I could see where you're coming from.
Because now I have to replace the gasket and those stupid little O-rings in there.
Yeah, that's normal for the coil or the whatever.
Yeah.
the coil, whatever it is, a coil plug or plug,
Right.
whatever. Yeah.
And like
That they should come with the valve cover gasket.
it does for like $46. But still, I've done the research. It bewilders me that they would spend more time boogering a fucking RTV seal than just put a perfectly fitting gasket on there.
maybe they didn't have the seal.
Yeah, maybe they
had-
didn't have to see them. They just were like, get it out the. That's what I'm saying. They don't
I
want to
guess.
wait. They don't want to pay.
Whatever.
I could totally see it. Any which way.
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
I'm gonna
yeah.
charge
Oh,
you gasket costs for
we'll
fucking
talk
RTV.
about that in a minute. I wanted to talk before we left. Talking about the podcast stuff. I wanted to say because it was like I had wrote it down that it's like this is like a project that takes longer than expected, right?
Yeah.
Like because people want everything feels very quick reward in today's time, and I'm not the first one to say it, and I won't be the last. But like everything is like instant or a pretty like now gratification or never. And these have been one of those things that were like when you have a project car, or you have like you're building a house, or you're doing whatever. Like I think this is just one of those situations, and I think I appreciate that, and I think. I'm trying to stress the importance of it. If you guys have a project, like, hey, get back out there, like, I don't know, attempt it or go for it, do it, make that piece of art, or fucking write that song, or fix your fucking Camaro.
And take your time is what he's getting at too.
Yeah, you can take right. There's no like you're not racing anymore.
Quick reward is not.
Yeah.
It's instant gratification. I guess it's a farce.
Yeah.
Like everything looks so quick, but like the amount of time that went into making that 2-second clip was like days.
It could have been,
probably.
yeah, it could have been, I don't know, right? Forever long. It feels like it's forever long making these damn episodes until they come out, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. Like, we're like,
I watched this thing about this podcast. You guys probably heard of Donut. One of the guys on there, he has his
donut operator.
Donut
Media.
Donut Media.
Yeah, I know. I kind of know Donut
Don't those
Media.
guys suck now? Those guys all like they all left and shit, right?
So they left because they were under new ownership or whatever.
yeah,
And one of the guys that was on there, he was talking about his days back at Donut, and the first video that he was in, they filmed for like 2 days, and it's like 3 minutes of content.
really?
So that's just like my point, right? You look at it, you watch, it's at 3 minutes, and you're like, damn. And you don't realize that it took days to put into that stupid 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And how much B-roll you have to cut because it doesn't fit the narrative, it doesn't fit the story, it doesn't fit what you're trying to show. It's just a lot of work goes into a little bit of reward.
Yeah, the editing process. I mean, the whole production process, right? Like, even to get the cameras out and do this, like, all that time, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
but it's worth it in the
worth
end.
it, right?
You know, I guess that's what we're trying to say, right?
And you know, at the end, when especially you, Mario, because you take care of the end product, the editing.
Yeah,
It's like if you guys have never edited a video, or it's like I've dipped my fingers in it. It's tough
in some things.
Nice.
It's not easy. It really isn't, getting everything to work right.
No.
And then if you screw something, like if you're gonna be almost done and you're like, oh, that wasn't right, and click, the entire thing just gone.
Yeah, that whole.
You realize you need to make a cut after the final render. Fuck.
Yeah, right.
You put it in 30 frames instead of 60.
It still happens, you know, like goofy shit, right? And that's just one part of like a production process for anybody trying or doing video editing. It's a fucking steep learning curve, you know, and that you can easily mess things up, and you might have taken 5, 6, 10 hours doing something to realize that it was all for nothing.
Start again.
And then start again, and then do it again. And this is like it's like a fucking like, how many times have I put a clutch in? Man, I've put a clutch into my Fiesta. I've put a clutch in my Escort when I had it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But I 8 clutches up. I just was doing it wrong. Like I'm trying to say is like, you redo this work, and you redo it and you redo it, and like, you'll either get it or you're just gonna give up and move on to something else. Or, you know, the point is, I think, is like, practice makes perfect, or like that's what I'm trying to get out of it. But yeah, I get it, Caleb. You're like, sometimes fucking you spent so long,
dude. Like like some of the videos I've done have only been like a minute or two long, but I spent like 4 or 5 hours on it just to realize it's not in 60 frames. And you have to do it all over again, and I'm just, no, fuck.
It's crazy. Like, anything related to, like, I guess I would consider that art, right? Because you're putting in time, and your final product is like a hopefully visually or audibly satisfying result, right? Like,
yeah, you hope, and then you're like,
imagine,
when you finish rendering, you're like, oh, it's junk. It's
right.
so bad.
The way I think about it is like when I do a piece for a client, and I'm like, oh, this will take me like, 15, 20 minutes. That 15, 20 minutes is like graphic designer time, and it's actually like 4 days. And then you look back and you're like, I did that really quick. I just whipped that right up. No, it was fucking stressful because it took 3 days for the concept, and then I put it together in like 2. It's crazy.
And then for you, that kind of is a different turning point for us, because it's like for you, you'll send like a rendered product to somebody, and they'll be like, I hate it, start over.
Well, luckily I've never had that. I've had can we go in a different direction? I hate it, but
I bet you get that. So I would be so pissed.
I get the hey, you have an open concept, do whatever you want. And I was like, okay, great. Here's one really good idea. And they're like, I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
So then I have to go back to the drawing board, which is fine because like.
Okay, well, for you, we might even talk about this. Do you do like 2 ideas at once?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my last client, I gave.
You're like A and B.
I don't know if I can shout
like
out
an eye doctor.
Yeah, I don't know if I can shout out to him or not, so I'm not going to right now. But they're developing a podcast right now as we speak, which is pretty cool.
Right on.
I think they're supposed to be launching next month actually, so maybe when they launch, I can plug them. But
right on, sweet.
They reached out for some logos, and I gave them actually 3 concepts. The first concept they didn't really care for, so I went back and I did 2 more. And it was actually the second or third concept that they were like, hey, I really like that. So I did a couple variations of that one and ended up kicking it out. And it was really good. They really liked it. So satisfying.
Very
They're one of my only clients that ever paid full up front besides like you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been nice.
And shit, we both can attest to, having Bochar make us designs and art, and
he does all my thumbnails. Check out the Whole Baked Cookie channel.
Yeah, I'm the king of gimmicky content thumbnails, I guess.
It's good. I really like it. Also, shameless plug on my Whole Baked Cookie channel. Check out Whole Baked Cookie and YouTube.
Whole Baked Cookie.
YouTube, TikToks. Yeah, I bet that was way harder from like the beginning though. Like, you know, like I guess this just goes back to everything. Even for art, right? It was like you had to learn a processor. If you use Adobe or something, right? Photoshop or some shit. Right?
I use all
a
of
bunch
them,
of them,
man.
right?
Yeah, I use like 8 different
DaVinci.
programs now.
I don't even know.
I use Affinity Designer.
No, you just use AI and ChatGPT.
No, I use Affinity. No. I use Affinity and Procreate mostly now.
I wouldn't know who those are.
I transfer it over into Illustrator when I can, I guess. Yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, that first
terrible.
process was like probably like.
Dude, the hardest part is getting people to actually like take you seriously and pay a reasonable amount of money. Everyone wants to pay $10 because Fiverr exists, you know.
Oh, you're talking about for art? Art's
yeah,
probably,
for art in general, like
art,
even like what you do, like the editing of the videos and all that stuff. That's like hours of your time, right?
It's very
So if that was a full-time job,
right.
you should be getting paid like $30 an hour to do shit like that.
Or
people want to pay
more,
too.
just more. There's
right?
No reason that's like.
No, 30 is not like I'm saying like low end, probably $30 an hour, but people want to pay too, you know. So they go over to Fiverr and sites like that, and they pay $2 an hour. And
I spend I spend hours making each. I do a lot of short form content, so yeah. Spent hours on each short form, and then I'm getting into long form stuff, and more so I have some ideas with you, which I'm super excited about.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, and we'll see where and that's just a whole nother project or a journey, you know, like here we go, starting and doing more shit. I have so many projects. I have that damn bass boat I want to get done. People know what I've seen or watched my shorts.
Speaking of projects,
God damn that bass boat.
So, speaking of bass boats,
oh my God.
Did you ever find your motor?
Okay, so that hasn't even came out on the channel, so yeah.
Sorry.
But I thought
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Technically broken, episode 10, hearing it here.
Yeah, no, there'll be a story coming up
is that what our title's going to be?
Motor.
We found it.
Did you find it?
No.
Oh,
no.
Man. I got a spare, let me say that.
Nice.
There'll be an upcoming stories and videos on an outboard motor that I had, and yeah, check out the channel. So
not everybody's a good person, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it sucks. Every time I see one of those, was it Mercury, right? Every time when I see one of those, I'm like,
you're just fucking looking. Yeah,
it's
a shame, you know, the world's so fucking scummy. You're like, if it can be such a shitty like. You work so hard for something, right? And it could, you know, people could be shitty, scummy, or dumb, like scummy, dumb. That's what I'm getting to. They can be dumb also. Like you could have just rebuilt your nice new car, boom, like get T-boned in the intersection the second you pull it out of the garage. I think, you know, and this, okay, let's go back to something because I'm talking about people being shitty and scummy. Fucking do places, does the upsell... I can't even say it, man. I'm like caught up in my words. Do like shops try to upsell you just to make another buck, right? Remember you brought this up. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, a couple episodes ago I brought up that.
You remember what we were talking about, Caleb?
Yeah.
Okay.
The shady fucking like shops.
Shady shops or
shady shops upsell
a
and
fucking
how
guy,
they're trying
right?
to make their nut because they make all their money on labor and not on parts. You know, a lot of shops charge you a high premium for labor because they sell you parts at basically next to cost.
Yeah, or they get wholesale costs. So
they get wholesale costs, so they charge you MSRP
and plus some, dude.
right?
Like,
but
it's probably
but most of their revenue is in labor, so they need you to pay to get that part fixed. And I've personally seen some crazy shit happen where you know, a hose got nicked, or you know, something happened where, oh no, this part broke and now we gotta fix that, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say names or anything, but it's just,
I get what you're saying. Like first-hand experience of like, you thought you took your shit somewhere to get fixed, or you asked somebody to do a job. My thing is like I usually ask somebody to do a job, and it's like not as like a boss, or like I hired a guy, like hey, do this or some shit, and then they don't do it. And then or they'll try to convince you that they did more work and get more out of you.
Right.
I think the whole theme is just like they're just trying to people can be scumbags and they'll try to fucking screw you out of any fucking amount of dollar. You know, give them a penny, they'll try to steal a dollar, or I don't know, inch a mile kind of shit.
It's give them an inch, they take a mile.
But penny
give them a penny, they take a dollar.
Yeah.
And it's but. I mean, to flip that around, I don't know if this is too early for that, but to flip that around, I think about it from my artwork perspective. Like in this moment, it kind of like sinks. Like my time is money.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
like
I get that.
I need to make that time that I just spent doing this worth it. So I don't know.
Well, but the thing is, you're not. Don't you feel your work is valuable and
For
enough?
sure.
But you're not trying to screw anybody
No.
else, or you're not going to quote them a price and then be like confident because
Dude, I feel
You're
terrible.
like, I'm going to sell you for the hour. You're
I
like, I'm
feel
gonna sell-
terrible anytime I quote somebody because I feel like I'm always overcharging people.
No,
even
but
though
then
I'm
you
not.
like, yeah, you have to.
But then
work.
they pay it, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
all right, this is right.
At least I can. So from like consumer side, at least like if somebody gives me a quote, and it's like it seems really high, but then you like either finish it early or it's not as expensive as it was, and you come back and the bill's cheaper.
Yeah,
That I can appreciate
I
as a
would've-
consumer.
But some shops
appreciate-
don't. A lot of shops don't do
No,
that. They
like-
they charge you for quoted time only. It doesn't matter if it took them like
It's
5 minutes.
I think I agree with what you're saying because I think the world has become now they'll quote you and then they'll add more.
Yeah.
Now where I think
Yeah.
you're right. Where it used to be more so like
Or
$1,000, and then you're like, all right, we saved you a couple bucks. We didn't need to reuse whatever, and it's like $750.
or they'll quote you high and be like, well, you don't need this, so it's actually going to be like $200 lower. So you feel like you're getting a deal, so you're more inclined to pay that amount of money.
I guess,
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's just like now. Is
That's
this like
negotiation
marketing, or is this like
tactics.
this is now more? But
That's sales.
Is it? I think it's all sales, right, or whatever. Is
Yeah.
it all just scummy? Like, is it just
It's because
fucking-
everything's so expensive now. Everybody's trying to make their dollar
in the worst cheap?
in the worst way.
This just goes back to like everybody wants a quick buck now, and the fucking hustle culture and like TikTok rot. Like,
It's crazy because like I keep saying it's crazy, but it's not crazy. It's one of those things where like the work is so far and few in between that you have to make each of those jobs expensive because otherwise you can't pay your rent.
yeah, well, there's also that, right? It feels like everything's unfair and like everything costs too much. And why is a gallon of milk, fucking
$6.
$5? Well, yeah, 5 something now, I was gonna say. So
Eggs are like $4 or $5.
so like everything like so, but then it feels like that's what I'm like. I feel like I provide a quality service, quality work as much and as every time I can, right? Like as much as possible. But then there's just some guys or some places that are just like, I don't know, real fake it till you make it culture. And I think this was also going to be like the conspiracy to like, well, for me it was like the parts places. Do you think we have a $20 solenoid and then we have a $30 solenoid? You know what I'm saying? Like there's also
The gold and the diamond
so
plus.
It's like, so it's a dealership part, right? We all know what an OEM part is. And then like I don't know how it is in other industries too, because like if you're in the like especially the way the world is, like airplanes, aero parts, or I don't know what they would call it. It's just airplane parts, but everything is like tracked and serialized and dotted and dialed in. So I wonder in like airport or like in airplane language, if you can be like, can I cheap out on the cheap landing gear? Like you have a $60,000 landing gear and a $30,000 landing gear. I wonder if there's like that world.
I don't ask Boeing.
I don't right like this.
Wait, they might disappear me.
we
Shit,
need a guy who works in the aerospace. Is it aerospace industry?
it might. Be.
What I don't know what the word
Yeah,
is. Correct
maybe.
me. But yeah, they work with
Aviation?
aviation. Yeah, thank you. And that work in planes and like commercial airlines. And I wonder if that is a thing because everything has to be like serious. So like
I know there's different manufacturers of like parts and stuff for airplanes because
That's
there's different like
That-
there's Airbus, there's Boeing, there's all
that
those other.
is a crazy world of
Yeah.
the charge up on like that because they have to be stamped and like marked. That
They all
screw-
have to meet a
that
certain
screw
minimum
is
standard.
6 cents everywhere else in the world, but because it's for a fucking airplane door, it's now $8.
It's probably still 6 cents.
no,
realistically.
no, dude. I swear I read horror. I don't know, right? But I'm a mechanic. I'm a fucking car.
I got a
so-
friend that works in the aviation industry.
Get him on. We're getting
I'll
him
ask
on.
them.
You're coming to
wanna
the show.
I want to know. We've talked about this before. Speaking about aviation, like, why the hell do when I look up plane tickets, like 20 minutes later after I've looked up that plane ticket, it's like $30 more.
Yeah, $20 more. 30.
Why?
The cookies
The,
make
the
it
seat
good.
didn't change.
Yeah.
The
You
plane
know,
didn't change.
It's
They
that.
demand.
It's the demand.
I hate
So
it.
they
Trust
see
me,
you
man.
looking up.
Yeah,
It's like
no.
it's like ticket prices with anything nowadays. Not to get into that, but like concert tickets, dude. Like Ticketmaster has a monopoly on fucking everything. So they have this
Didn't
thing.
they get sued again?
They're in like 8 different class actions,
Yeah,
but
probably.
it doesn't matter because they still have the monopoly. They own Live Nation. They own that. There's a couple other companies that are popping up trying to combat it, but they have this thing called dynamic pricing. So on Ticketmaster, if they see that there are like, depending on how many people are looking at that certain show, is how much the tickets will be priced. So if there's like 100 million people looking at it, the prices are going to be like thousands of dollars. But if there's only 2, then they just go baseline. It's crazy. That's why like those T Swift tickets were going for like 20-30 grand.
What is that? It's called. They were putting even digital displays in like your grocery stores and at the store that change on demand. Like it's called like on demand pricing change or something, right? Like a can of soup will be $1, and then like at 4 o'clock when people get off of work, it's $1.10, and like
the soup cans are like $2 now. So.
What, yeah, soup's I don't. Now we're just fucking bitching about the general economy and how the world feels, but I mean, I think it's. I think it was. It's just do a quality job and don't screw people over, because that's what I was like. The world feels scummy and like.
Yeah, I think that's also that some places don't even give you the illusion of like quality craftsmanship or workmanship. You know, so like you're paying like thousands of dollars and you're like, I don't trust you. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't trust that you fixed the issue, because then you get home and then your check engine light's back on. So what did you do?
My transmission. I could probably tell that story, but
it's crazy. Like what did you do?
What did what did even
your truck?
Because then you go back and they're like, well, they charge you another $100 to diagnose the issue. Well, fuck you. What?
Just fix my.
What'd you do?
And if you don't or you can't, don't commit.
Just tell me you can't do it.
Don't. It's fine.
I'll take it somewhere else.
I can handle like a no. You know.
I would appreciate a no over that. Over a resetting of the code and then it coming back 3 days later.
Ship it. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
Should we check time?
I'm gonna say, what is the time? I mean, you can move the mouse and just.
No, I have my screen on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should we? Phone. 7:32.
When did we start? Yeah, we can check it and see where we're at. See if I've got enough space left on mine.
Yeah, I was like.
All right, break time.
Take Brad. My iPad died.
Arf. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, coming back from a quick little break. The dog needed to go outside. No.
I need to go outside.
Yeah. We needed to go outside. We needed a break from the conspiracy crap, some of the scumbaggery around the world. So yeah, you can just run into. Wanted to talk about it. That's I guess why I brought it back up. It was just like some of these places can like, or shops or people can really screw you over on some work, or like the quality, or they're gonna try to sell you. Like you were just saying, they're gonna try to sell you something like, oh, come back, like don't. Yeah. I mean, but how many of us are fixing everything, right? A mechanic is always gonna try to upsell you. Not always, but like most of them, right? If you're doing your job.
You know what always bothered me?
They're gonna give you a list of 10, and hopefully you pick 3 of them, right? The bad ones.
Think about it. Think about this. I just thought about this on the break. Is that we pay for health insurance, right? And so, like, when you go to the doctor, your health insurance covers that visit. Sometimes, most of the time, we pay for car insurance too, right? But car insurance is only valid when you get into an accident. Car insurance doesn't cover anything at the mechanic shop, you know. You can't take your car in and be like, "Oh, I need a diagnostic for my car." Insurance doesn't cover that.
No, that's not.
You go into a doctor for a checkup. Insurance covers that.
Insurance covers it.
You don't pay for a fucking checkup on your car.
Racket, man. It's just another racket because like.
Let's standardize that. If us Americans are going to have shitty insurance for healthcare, we should at least have checkups paid for our cars.
This is what I'm hearing. Let's tax the people more for something.
It's not taxing. We're already paying for it.
No, it is just another revenue stream or way to like.
But we're already paying for it. We're
arguably for auto insurance.
Yeah, we're paying arguably more for car insurance.
Auto insurance isn't maintenance insurance. Like you have home insurance.
But why not?
And they're not out here painting my goddamn walls.
If your shit blows up, they get it fixed for you.
You know what? I'm reaching you. Actually, this is taking years of our friendship to just reach you right now about our extended warranty.
And
I wanted to just let you know we have the best deal in person. I hope you can't turn this down.
I'm gonna buy it.
There's your fucking
Deal. I've been waiting for your call.
dude. I don't think insurance. Well, I'd like.
Why not? It doesn't. It makes sense. You think about it. It makes sense. You pay for health insurance. You get a checkup. Checkups are covered because they're preventative maintenance. You take your car in to get a checkup, preventative maintenance.
Hey, put it instead of 4 tires of Pirellis on my car. Replace my hip joint there, buddy.
Fucking pay the right. You need it.
Well, hold on. I'm getting a call from the bank right now.
Yeah. do tires, and yeah, it's gonna be a doctor shop. Your tires have gone from $1,000 to now $5 million because insurance premiums have gone up, and now the whole system's screwed.
Insurance premiums are crazy anyway.
You want to talk about conspiracy racket? That would be now you're forcing people to pay car insurance to fix your shit.
Listen, you don't have to buy it. You just got to pay out of pocket.
Dirty, no
insurance.
This is I don't know where
your out-of-pocket maximum has increased to $15,000.
No, I just there's
tell me it's a terrible idea.
Maintenance insurance doesn't.
It's a terrible idea.
Is it because your car needs more maintenance than you do as a human being?
For sure, right. Cars are not meant to last a lifetime. But cars are not meant to last a lifetime.
Is that because they know it would be so much more expensive is why they wouldn't cover that, right? They would lose more money than they would make.
Yeah. Well, kind of like, I don't know, the lack of maintenance, does it really...
If you're a good
lack of maintenance
citizen,
always costs more, right?
If you're a good citizen and you take your car in every 3,000 miles for an oil change, that should be covered by insurance. Yeah, gotcha.
Well, no, because now you know who's covering it. The dealership. You'll find an incentive to buy a car, and it's like
but that's only good for 36 lifetime.
A lifetime. Sometimes.
Do they still do that? Because the last time I checked, they went down to 36,000 miles.
You can probably see a lifetime deal on like at least oil changes, or if you buy like maybe a higher end like a European car, you'll get free brakes or some shit.
Yeah.
But they'll find other ways that like that price has got to be embedded somewhere else or something.
Yeah, you're already paying for it when you buy that expensive ass car. So MSRP's marked up so like much.
The car market is crazy. We're talking early 2025. It's
anyways,
like, everything's crazy. NV graphics cards, like forget it. Computer parts. It's a crazy ass world.
Series pissed me off.
500 paper launch. We could talk about any of that stuff. It's just. I don't know. I guess it's not. I don't know. Not relevant.
I want to hear the viewers' comments on this and what they think. They think I'm fucking crazy. Tell me.
If insurance should pay for your repairs.
No, just like maintenance, like general maintenance, like if you need it. Not like obviously it's gonna pay for it if you like break down on the side of the road. You have like comprehensive, and shit like that, like stuff like that. But I'm talking about like preventative maintenance, like an oil change or a tune-up, stuff like that.
Tune-up.
I like tuna.
Bumblebee tuna?
Oh, yeah.
Bumblebee tuna.
Oh, jeez. I'm getting hungry. Tuna sandwich. No crust. Tuna, no crust. I think that's probably some weird market. Just build it, too. You'd be the first one to insure people and get their cars.
I'd be out of money in a year. Not even.
How is this a valuable? How is this a viable
Because those
business?
companies already exist. I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
You cut a rate with the mechanic shops, and they get paid regardless. It's like when you do collision repairs. Like, they get a negotiated rate from the insurance company. Like, that fucking... Like, I could take my car to get fixed at a body shop, and they're charging me... My bill says $15,000. So either way, they're getting paid $15,000 from the insurance company. I pay $500 for my deductible.
I get that.
How does that make sense?
Because you've been paying into their service.
Right, but what if I only paid for like a month and I have a $10,000? Do they drop me?
That's just the way the contract works, right? If you paid for and signed a contract.
No, I can tell you they don't.
Really?
Because when I bought my motorcycle, I crashed it a month later. So after I got insurance, and they're like, you've had this for a month. I'm like, yeah.
Good thing.
All right, we're gonna cover it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna cover you. Yeah,
because they expect you to pay in for the lifetime of the vehicle. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, like. That's can you imagine if? There's probably. I'm guessing we can pull up a case study and find it.
Think about it this way. Think about it this way, and this is going to go a little bit deep on this. Think about how much money they would save though if they're paying for preventative maintenance. That car is now less likely to break over the lifetime of that vehicle.
Agreed. Yes, it would be less likely to break because somebody's
right.
You're incentivized to keep maintaining.
Right. You can't prevent collisions from happening.
No.
But you're less likely to destroy that vehicle.
My question: so Do you think if they do it that way, do you think the insurance company is going to keep track of like how Carfax and shit like that keeps track of?
Oh, for sure.
When you do if you miss the oil change,
they're going to
be like, hey.
Yeah, your rate's going up.
I would assume they would definitely keep track because they would want to know. And if you're going to get maintenance, and there has to be a schedule.
Right. You have a certain allotment a year of oil changes because
Yeah.
every 3,000 miles,
or
But-
5, depending on what
this is
oil
like,
you
dude,
use.
now you're stripping people. Like, this is where it gets funny because like now you're gonna see you're causing you're causing now a bigger tax or a bigger issue.
State Farm's going to hear this and they're going to be like, that fucking guy.
I'm just like, a lot of people, if you pay for everything, won't show up to something like that.
Yeah.
I swear, like, you give them free oil changes for life, they're gonna be like once a year, and they drive 20,000 miles.
Or you
You know,
like
like-
us and you do your own, you know.
Right? I just maybe
It would be harder for do-it-yourselfers because it would be harder for people like us, like hobbyists, to do your own oil changes on cars because then you'd have to prove that you did it somehow with receipts and stuff like that.
Exactly. But it's not about that. I think you're talking about just getting the majority. The
Yeah.
majority of people don't do what we do.
No,
or we
no.
don't. You know that do.
It's not for like us,
Yeah.
but it's for everyone else.
right.
I mean, if it's faux free, then I'm gonna take it in. Like,
Right.
Maybe there would be something there, and then you can maintain if you could. I don't know. You could guarantee the quality and the maintenance of the vehicle, and it's like somehow free, but you pay a little more.
You're already
overall.
paying. You're already paying into it every month for insurance. You know, it's part of your premium.
do you think like so? You know how
Think
you
about
already have the SR22 if you like don't have insurance. Or
Yeah.
Are they gonna give you like an SR25? Oh, you didn't get your oil changed.
I wonder. We're giving it too many
I
ideas.
would feel like you missed 3 and you know your rate's going up.
Oh man.
The cop's gonna pull you over. Look here,
Well,
sees you don't have your oil
I don't
change
think
done.
no, I don't think it should be a punishable offense like that. But I definitely think that I don't know. Your premiums would go up. So like if you're a smoker, your premiums go up on your health insurance because you got to you're putting yourself at risk.
Well, see, this is what isn't the cost of insurance gone up because you're paying for other people that don't have insurance. I know my insurance
Yeah.
has gone up dramatically in the last
I've
5
changed
years.
in the last 5 years like 3 different insurance companies.
Yeah.
because it kept jumping like almost $100 goddamn dollars.
Right. Well, there's no reason to stick for Lloyd. I'm lucky enough that I've had the same company, like
Yeah.
multi
Same.
policy though and stuff. But like,
It never made sense for me. Like I've only ever had one accident, and it went up by every company has gone up like $100.
They base it on your credit score now too.
yeah, there's other
other
factors
factors.
for sure.
Which
It's
they're not
crazy.
supposed to, I think.
They're not, but they do.
Yeah, we're all judged on that like system.
I don't know. I think that there's a good way to do it. Maybe not exactly this way, but
This is a radical idea. I'm like
right.
weird. I don't know.
it's hitting your brain.
It's just like it's deep, bro.
It is because it's I don't know. Maybe we could talk about
maybe-
something else, but I think
no,
that
I mean, like, it's very interesting you brought it up. I guess never.
I
like,
I thought about it while we were sitting there, and I was like, why don't like the insurance system is broken, right? Healthcare is broken in America, but like
We're too busy funding the unhealth care.
I just don't get why like other insurances don't function on the same like platform, because like. Think about like you get incentive. It would make more sense if you got incentives from your insurance company for like updating your home. You get a credit from the insurance company to update the electrics in your home.
The thing is, okay, but then if you're incentivized to keep up with this, but then you're punished if you don't, right?
No,
Oh, are you sure?
well, my idea is not you're punished if you don't. Like it was a joke saying like, oh, you missed 3 oil changes, your rate's going up. But I mean, that would make sense though. It's not really a punishment. It's like you can opt into this. Like you have this type of insurance, you pay into this, and if you don't get your oil changes, well, you obviously aren't. You're not serious about this, so you're going back to fucking regular insurance.
Isn't this what extended warranties are, though?
Is
You
that
know
an
what I'm
extended
s-
warranty?
Some of them make.
Some do
of them,
that,
right.
yeah.
I don't know. I didn't
I
know
think
what
that's what
extended
it is,
warranties
warranty.
did maintenance.
I think some of them can include maintenance.
Hello,
Yes.
I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Well, it's like even that. So like
Service
extended
warranty. Service.
extended warranties are weird now. Like that have to, like 2024, 2025 extended warranties are crazy.
Well, don't you have to you've purchased it through the dealership, right? And it's exclusive to that dealership.
No, you can just.
Some of the new ones, no. Some of the new ones when you buy
company,
Because I know CarMax sells their own like
Probably.
branded, and they can do repairs there, or they can approve it for you to get repaired somewhere else, and then they'll pay for it.
Right. But there's probably always a catch or a gimmick.
So,
They still have to pay. Didn't you have something like that happen?
You have to pay
a wheel
deductible.
bearing? You had a wheel bearing.
I had to pay like $100. Yeah.
Okay, but the wheel bearing job within like $600, right?
Yeah.
So do you guys, to feed into that too, you guys remember when like car insurance had tiered deductibles? So like each service was a different deductible cost. So like when I first got my car, I had tiered deductibles. So like tiered, like leveled. I had leveled deductibles.
Okay.
So like comprehensive was a $50 deductible.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry. Comprehensive was $0.
Yeah.
And then collision was $50.
But isn't it like it's to the degree of how much coverage, right?
No. So this is probably exclusive to me. I was grandfathered into my grandfather's plan, who he had the same insurance company for like 70 years.
Oh wow!
And so he had gotten like the best possible deductible rate you could ever get. They don't even do it anymore.
Right.
So his comprehensive deductible was $0. So if that car got hit while it was stationary and off, covered 100% $0.
Really?
Collision $50. And then if it was collision and it was your fault, it was like $150.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. So like,
yeah. Now you just have options.
now it's $500 or $1,000
or $1,000 or $1,500.
Yeah,
and that's
like,
meant to control your rate, right?
It's meant to control your rate. The higher the deductible, the lower your rate.
Right. So, but everything, and it's true. It's like, don't they say that like almost a quarter of all crashes, like there's an uninsured driver in part?
Yeah.
A quarter, like 1 in 4.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
It's
I don't know
crazy.
if that's somebody look it up. No, I don't. I'm fucking quote me, but I swear that number's high or something.
They also say that the most accidents happen within a 10-mile radius of your home.
Of your home,
Yeah.
on average. So, I don't know. That's a whole another. I don't even. How do we get on insurance?
Because
it's a conspiracy.
Yeah, no, the conspiracy, the insurance racket. But then I was like, well, wait a minute. This would make sense if we did it this way. And I think it would make sense, but it's like communism. You got to apply it right.
Yeah. When has that ever been applied? Right.
Right.
Extended warranties. So, and I was talking to Chewy about this. Like within the last couple of years, the extended warranties have changed, like how you can use them and where you can use them. So, like Chewy can take his truck pretty much anywhere that's a certified Chevy dealership, GM dealership, whatever, to get his truck done. Now that, and I've heard this more than not, any new car you buy has to go strictly to the dealership you bought it, and that's it.
Yeah.
You cannot take it anywhere else. Otherwise, you void the warranty.
I have heard of instances like that during the warranty period.
Right. If you if you keep buying your extended warranty and renewing it, you have to take it back to the dealership.
I didn't know you could renew it, though.
Well,
You can extend it back out, yeah.
Yeah, that also. But see, that's new car stuff. So, well, that's the only time you get a warranty. But I'm just saying, like, if you get an extended warranty, I wonder how that would work if you got an extended warranty but through another company.
I don't know.
Right, like I don't know how, because they would like being a new vehicle, you get 6 years, 60,000 miles or whatever your bullshit warranty is. But then you're saying even if you got the extended one, you have to bring it to that dealership. You have to like go where you got it from, and like
That's most. Yeah.
that's what I'm like. I wonder if you got a different company. I don't fuck. Actually, I don't want to know because it's just a fucking. It's just more bullshit. I don't know. I'm gonna fix my own shit as much. I don't care how rotted out my Chevy will get. I'm fucking working on it myself.
Yeah.
So, and I drive a Dodge, so a Ram. So, yeah, I'll have to tell that fucking goddamn transmission story later. But, I don't know. There's too many. I don't know. People can make money off of anything, right? You hear the dumbest things they get made, or people fucking are selling or buying. So I don't know. Everything's a scam, and everyone's trying to scam you. Scammers. So okay. This is all conspiracy and the scumminess and all that. I wanted to touch on right before we start closing this down. It was, what about when you don't get paid by the customer? We heard of shops or the places you go buy shit, scumming, being scummy and screwing you over. But like in my instance, where I'm like I have a little shop and whatever. Like I'm lucky enough that I have a really good customer base, but I've had to chase money down. Like So the instance where you get a job done or something, and then the customer fucks you over, that is like, I'm guessing you work with art. You work with art, so like people are always like, "Yo, can I get that?" I'll shout out your name to my 5 Instagram followers.
The worst thing with that, yeah.
Like, I fucking
exposure.
Is that the word?
I'll show you some exposure.
I'll give you some exposure, bitch.
It's not that I don't appreciate exposure, right? Exposure is like, it's free marketing. But it's not really free when you put in all that fucking time.
Can you eat exposure?
No.
Can exposure
doesn't
keep your
pay my
lights
bills?
on?
No.
Can exposure fill your car?
No. There's zero ROI. Well, mostly zero ROI on exposure unless you get clients immediately from that exposure.
Turn on this. Duh. No, I just like it's just weird when not weird. It's just there's two sides to every story, and it's not always, I guess, the shop or the guy that you're hired. You know, it's the fucking. Now you got to work for this guy who's an asshole, and you're like, okay, he's paid me, but now he's like weird or shady, and like.
Would you rather have the shady asshole that pays you or the really nice guy that doesn't?
Shady guy.
Right.
Shady guy.
So they're paying for the work. They know what you're doing. They trust you, I guess.
Shady guy all
But the really nice guy who's schmoozing and boozing and doesn't want to pay his bill.
I'm like like all of my customers and all the people I work with and for. I'm like, oh, they're all nice.
There's actually somebody that we both know that still owes me money from years ago that they ordered before I started charging deposits. They ordered a bunch of logo work and never paid me for it.
Yeah, it's like that's the other side that I was like.
And I was stupid enough to do it.
Well, I mean, you're young and dumb, right?
Yeah,
like if you
starting
do some
out.
shit, I for sure when I was starting out and wanting to do my own bit, you know, I was like, it's okay, you know, I'll fucking eat the cost on some shit. Now
you're like, no, pay me double.
Right. I'm gonna
start charging your ass storage fees.
I can be very aggressive not very aggressive, very competitive, because I like, dude, I'll get my shit done. I'll work. You know, you hired me for a reason, because you want some shit done. So, and if not, like I said, if I can't do it, I'm not rebuilding the trans. I'm sorry, I'm just not a trans moron. I'm trans illiterate.
Do you think it's the mentality of the customer that then at that point where they go in and they don't anticipate the cost, or they just don't intend to
number
pay
of things, right? Like people just want everything for fucking free.
People don't want to pay full price for anything.
Nothing, man. Yeah. They want $1 million for their hunk of shit, but they're gonna give you $5 million for yours.
But I'm the same way, you know.
I know what it's worth.
Right. I know what I got.
I know what I got.
No low balls.
No low balls.
Get the fuck out of here. No, but that's how it goes. Like that's where we're at. Yeah. So I don't know. That was just one quick bit where I'm like,
2001 Chevy Cavalier. 379,000 miles. Floorboards rusted out. 15,000 are best offer. No low balls. I know what I got.
I know what I got. Last of the Eco.
There was that guy that was. There was. So I always appreciate a bit. You know. There was that guy that was. Do you remember years ago the guy selling the Corolla on Craigslist? And he had a whole fucking story about the car. He's like, this thing will plow through some shit. It ain't worth nothing.
I love the classic like selling like Craigslist ad. That's like the one guy selling like a 500 two-stroke with like rips ass, kicks ass, and get you divorced in 2 days. Like he's like, you better have some big balls if you're right. I like all that shit. That shit's funny. Guy selling like fucking air guitars.
Here's yours. Take it.
There was a guy that was selling those Szechuan packets from McDonald's years ago.
Oh,
for like $50 for a little packet.
You brought the sauce back, Morty. You brought the sauce back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. People can be fucking. I'm weird. Whatever. I bought Szechuan sauce. No, I'm just
never had it.
I never tried. I don't know if I did or didn't. I don't think I did.
Good.
Was it good?
Yeah.
I never got it.
It wasn't like galaxy altering, I don't think, but it was really good.
Well, that's like the Popeye's chicken sandwich. It was good, but it wasn't fighting over a damn chicken sandwich good.
No, I don't agree about the fighting, but I will tell you this wholeheartedly. As with anything fast food, it's about which location you get it at.
You think
because do you guys remember when
there's a service quality? Right, it goes back to the service quality.
When the McDonald's chicken sandwich to compete with that came out before they started calling it the McCrispy, it was the crispy chicken sandwich. When that first came out, it was phenomenal.
It was really good.
It was so good. And now the quality is it's a brick of fucking chicken with pickles on it.
I haven't had it in a while.
It's terrible.
I haven't had it in a minute.
Like,
I gotta
the
go.
gas station chicken sandwiches that you get are so much better.
God, I do love me some. If you're from the Midwest and you know a Casey's gas
It's
station,
so much
Casey's
better
General Store,
than McDonald's. It's so much better.
Get a
It's
Casey's
tender.
General Store
It's crispy. It's spicy.
chicken sandwich.
It's delicious.
Okay, so
Why are we
why are we
talking
going
about
about chicken
I don't know
sandwiches?
how the hell we got on here, but it was funny that you brought up the service world because some places suck more than
It's
others.
all about
And, like,
service.
It's all
You're
about
right.
so the quality in some places. Some managers are better
And
people.
that
and they
goes
run the
to,
ship
for quality service, you're willing to pay a little bit more.
right? Go a little bit,
Or not at all.
go a little bit farther down the street, whatever.
Shop local.
Yeah. So chicken sandwich.
Yeah. I don't know why. But
Oh, and have you guys ever had a double down? We're talking about chicken sandwiches.
The next
I
day.
was just gonna say,
it's a double down.
it's the 2 chicken breasts, and then there's bacon and cheese in between,
I
and
want
there's
that.
sauce. So the buns are 2 chicken
I
breasts.
want that.
And you can get them crispy or grilled. Anyways, it's a good sandwich. The world's a crazy place where you
Yeah,
can
America.
replace America.
Short little story.
Yeah, where you-
He got one. And
I went with
Chewy got
Chewy.
one.
I went with
They
Chewy
got
to go
him.
get some double downs
And
from
I'm like,
KFC.
I'm like, I'm gonna go get one. The next day, went to the same KFC to get this sandwich, and they looked at me like I was fucking crazy. They're like, "We've never heard of that sandwich in our life." I'm like, "What?" They just got it yesterday, and they're like, "No, we've never had that sandwich ever." I'm like, "What the fuck? What is this?"
Did you guys ever try the pizza?
No.
Which one was
The
that?
chicken pizza.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
man.
saw it and I should have. I saw also. I don't know why we're on food. Taco Bell had chicken nuggets. I think we're
Chicken's
just hungry.
versatile.
We're just getting hungry.
I've had the freeze now. The Baja freeze.
That was good.
It's pretty good.
I haven't had KFC in a minute. I love their famous bowls.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
KFC.
all right.
Anyways, back on topic.
Back on topic.
Getting scammed and not getting
Getting
paid.
scammed and not getting
Have you ever had? Okay, so in that thread of having to chase people down for money, you specifically, have you ever had somebody like scam you into work, like somebody that reached out for work and then never showed up or never whatever?
Yeah, like worst instances for me was like people were like, "I got you" or whatever, and then I'm like you think you trust them, and this is when I'm younger, like so you do the work and
Yeah.
then they grab it and then they don't pay you. It's for a while, or they'll return the favor. They'll return a favor out of you, and it's something you're like, just give me something. Like
Right.
at some point where I was like, give me that, just fucking. They're like, all right, yeah, here, take this, and then I'm still stuck fixing something.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't get paid for a while. We're talking maybe a couple months, 2, 3, and then like I didn't chase them down. I would remind them, like, because you'd see this person, and then you'd be like, hey, and then I wouldn't be aggressive about it. And then sometimes you're just like, I'm just gonna eat that, right? I'm not gonna. Now you know, and now I know, like I don't
Yeah.
work for that. I don't
Right.
work for that person. I don't work, like I consider every one of my customers my boss. I don't let that's somebody I don't work for, and I don't hire them. Also, as a like, I can choose my clientele. I can say no. So.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's definitely happened, and it happens so much. I've seen just horrible videos, and I'm pretty sure you could pull up anything on the internet with like a guy who's remodeled like a fucking bathroom, and then like he's just taking a sledgehammer to it. Looks beautiful, right? New fucking everything, because he didn't get fucking paid, or they're like,
Yeah.
there's so many horror stories with like the customer can fucking that also goes back to that quote. It's misquoted all the time. It's like the customer's always right.
Yeah, no.
But
I
it
don't
no,
believe
it's
But
like,
what's the rest? The end of the quote?
yeah, there's
in terms of flavor.
Yeah, in terms of their
Like
opinion or
taste,
something.
yeah,
in terms of taste or something. So it's like the customer isn't. It's like it's what people like is like what people like.
It's just a
but that doesn't
scapegoat.
mean right. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you're right.
So, I have an example. So I know somebody that got housework done, right? And this is the risk of owning your own business. So, say you own a construction company. Well, it's not really a construction company. You do construction on the side, or that's your gig. Like you're a sole proprietor of a construction company. You do your own demo. You do your own construction, whatever. So you have a quote to a customer. You agreed upon paid terms. They pay you half. You do half the work. and then that customer complains and bitches and moans and tries to get you to finish it, but doesn't want to pay you the other half.
This sounds like the government. This is how road construction is.
So it's like so
well, I'm not for sure, but
it's hung up, and basically what happened is this person paid for half of the services. Half of the services were rendered, and to be fair, they weren't done exactly to the specifications because of some reason or another. I'm not quite sure, but they weren't done to specific like requests, and so the person that requested these services decided to refuse to pay the second half of that thing, but demanded that the job was finished anyways.
Yeah, no, right. It sounds like a Redditor story.
It's the prerogative of that person that's doing the work to just not finish it. Then,
yeah,
right?
no, you're not paid for the job that you're gonna. But that's how I know road construction honestly is. It's like the government's like, fix the road,
but then
here's this money, and then they're like, okay, well, you stop paying us, and we still have things to do. They're like, show up when we pay you.
The problem is with the risk you run when you're small is that if you stop doing that work,
you needed that work. You
needed that work, but also now that person is going to go on social media and the internet, and they're going to blackball the fuck out of you.
Maybe they know that. Maybe they know they're shitty. Or like I don't know.
I don't think so.
Like,
hire Wendy's PR team.
those guys look such a straight.
Yo, what's up?
They'll tweet out the nastiest, rudest, meanest. No.
Did you see? Never mind. Duncan's tweets about the fucking spider donut during Halloween. Oh my god! It was a Daddy Longlegs donut. It was dirty.
Oh no, missed it.
Whoever was doing their tweets that day was on it.
They're getting rowdy.
Yeah,
that's cool. I don't have a Twitter. That's a cesspool, I think.
X.
Oh, sorry. Jesus.
X.
Yeah.
X.
Well, I don't have an X. I don't have I can't Z. All right. Well, yeah. We're probably gonna come back to it. That shit. I want to talk.
Is something that we could talk about daily.
Yeah,
daily. It's seeded into our daily lives with everything that we do.
I wanna preface this. I guess preface an episode by saying I think I want to talk about a parts. I want to have a parts guy in here. I almost want to have also somebody who just works in just like a retail, one of the hardware stores, like an Ace or something that's or a big store. Anyways,
Ace is the place where the hardware.
But the parts is because our reman parts, is that a conspiracy, or rebuilt alternators, or a Jasper?
Are they actually rebuilt?
Yeah. Anyways, that'll come up in the future. But right now, I want to transition. Oh, you guys already know it.
Worth it, junkie.
Worth it, junkie.
Worth it, junkie.
So what's our topic today, Mario?
What is our topic? Caleb? No. Do you know? We probably didn't tell you.
Oh,
We're probably going to surprise you. Yeah. We were doing the outline. All right.
What he was just talking about.
What does the audience think? I have to look. Oh, that's why. Because we are talking about reman. Before the conspiracy comes up, worth it or junk it is, just do a quick take. Worth it or junk it on reman parts. You're okay, you can go buy a brand new alternator. No, I'm going to go get the reman one. Or you look on parts, if you're shopping for parts online, you're a new power steering gearbox. Oh, there's a rebuilt one for $80 less.
They're cheaper, right? The reman parts.
Remans are usually cheaper. Or we're going to fucking laugh at me, but like a recap. Like a tire. We've talked about tires till we've been blue in the face, but a recap tire. So we've discussed tires are hit or miss, but whatever. We're okay with the tire deal because I think they're a deal. But anyway, the parts.
So I would buy I've always bought, or I've always been inclined to buy certified refurbish, and this isn't just with car parts; it's with everything.
PC parts, computer parts.
My headphones that I have at home, my original ones were certified refurbished, and they worked just as good as the brand new ones. Because I tried the brand new ones and the certified refurbished. They're certified refurbished, right? So you get a warranty with those. I don't know about car parts. If you get a warranty, you get a manufacturer's warranty with a reman part.
Maybe
some
instances,
smaller one,
for sure. In some instances, I would believe.
So I mean, I think I would trust a reman part over.
Man, have I been burnt by bad fucking parts?
You?
There's so many. Yeah.
So
Like you just get like the wrong something. The pulley
There's-
wasn't the exact one or something. Like some goofy shit.
There's a company.
That's how I just keep thinking about alternators though, because it's the most common starter, a
Yeah.
fucking reman starter, and then
Intakes.
like the motherfucker don't even work.
So
What intake? What?
so I'm a Crown Vic guy now, guys. If you hadn't known,
Do you think we didn't know?
I've got the Big Vic energy.
He's
Anyways,
Big Vic energy,
plug.
everybody.
Anyways,
Plug.
we'll talk
Check it
about
out.
at the end of the episode.
You can Google it.
So with the Crown Vics, one of the first thing to go on the 4.6 is the intake. I don't know what about it, but it's just it cracks or whatever, and you have to replace it. Well, up until probably like 5 or 6 years ago, you could get them directly from Ford, but obviously the last car that came off the line in 2011, the last Crown Vic came off the line in 2011, so they don't make those parts anymore. And the 4.6, if it's still around, has changed so much that the intakes don't fit anymore for the newer ones. And so there's a company called Dorman that does remanufactures.
I just sent shivers through many mechanics.
Yeah, intakes. And every forum that I read, stay away from the fucking Dormans. I'd rather get one out the junkyard. And like, I'm sorry for making you guys sound that bad because I'm that guy now. And I'm like, I'm never getting a Dorman. I'm fucking terrified. I'm so like scared that I went to the junkyard and I bought took an intake off of an engine just in case mine ever goes out. So I don't have to worry about it. You were there. And so like, Dorman is notorious, I guess, for using like cutting corners and using
well, you can't completely clone an OEM part. You can,
No.
you know, and then they make I've had a lot of good luck with every and any brand, and I've had shitty luck with I've had shitty OEM parts, which is weird to say, but like, man, I had a bad switch when I was at the dealership. I had a bad switch when I was replacing. It was stupid simple, like on a Dodge Dart, like a window switch. Maybe it wasn't a Dart, maybe it was a 200, something. But anyways, like from the counter at the dealership, and then I hand it back, and I'm like, "Hey, can I get another one just to make sure?" And sure as shit, it was a switch because that one worked.
Yeah.
And then I'd go back in parts, and the parts guy's like, "Huh, what the?" And that's a brand new part.
Yeah.
So I can't. I'm a big reman guy. I'm going to the junkyard. I'm going to the junkyard. I'm gonna fucking. My Sony TV is like a reman TV, you know, or whatever, and it's like a nice. It's been years. Knock on fucking. Because now I say it and now things in it, but I will buy a refurbished or making sure well-known good part. I'm a big fan of recycle, reuse, you know, retry, restart, kind of. If it's broke, it's broke, but if it's gonna work for you, so I'm always worth it.
I'm always gonna go for the reman part.
No, I don't know about always.
I mean,
there's some shit you're not
unless
gonna want.
Unless the price difference
Definitely
is
not always.
is close enough to where like $50 get a new one, unless it's like or like $20 get a new one over the reman. Like if it's like $20, I think 20 to $30 is my threshold, because like $50 is like enough for you to save that money. $20 is like it's $20. I get a brand new one for $20 more. You know, but it also depends on how much money you're spending for that part initially. If it's like a $200 part and then the reman one is $180, I'm getting the $200 part.
This is one of those like it's a tale as old as time. Like a cheap tool. I swear this is like in the same lines of a cheap tool to a good expensive tool, right? You either buy the cheap product, the reman, or cheaper, or the better.
Yeah, but the reman is like a part that was originally OEM that has been remanufactured, right? Has been refurbished.
Sometimes it's not. What if it was an aftermarket? What if, because remember...
But is that different than reman, though?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be slightly different.
No, I'm saying, like, the topic, like, is remanufactured and, like, refurbished.
Yeah.
Isn't aftermarket different than that, then?
Well, but an aftermarket part can become refurbished.
Okay. All right. I get what you're saying.
Do you know what?
Yeah. So like a remanufactured aftermarket part.
Yeah.
So a clone of a clone.
A clone of a clone. That's
no.
what I've been fucked by starters like that, you know? And
yeah.
For sure, I know. I'm like, keep thinking about it.
Well, I guess if you know the degree of separation, I guess depends on that point.
I wonder if there's like any, like. I wonder if there's any other industry that's like that, like at least service-wise, or if that's just like specifically repair. Like, can you get a remanufactured electrical cabinet, like for electricity?
I don't know.
Probably
you can get remanufactured appliances.
Yeah, that's true.
You can get remanufactured cars.
Used cars. Fixed on used car. That's I think we're talking about a used car.
A certified refurbished.
Carfax on that bitch. Yeah.
Well, some states it's illegal, but
Carfax?
no, like rebuilds are illegal.
Oh, like junkyard build. Yeah, junkyard titles. Junkyard. Yeah, well, I think junkyard titles are mostly illegal, like everywhere. But that's like a weird world too. Why punish me? The car's back in service.
Right.
It's got to be safe.
I've recycled
the way things don't function. Like this just goes into like government trying to. For me, it's like government's trying to tell me on how and what I can be as unsafe as I want. I don't care if I get to never mind. I'm just gonna. I almost said
go down that road.
Foul shit, probably.
What about you, Caleb? What do you think? Like for your bike, would you get reman over new?
I think I do. I have reman parts? I think I have a little of both on there. I'm kind of a wonk it because I've had instances where I've bought a reman part and it was junk, and bought a brand new part and it was also junk.
Yeah.
So the part itself might have been junk, but both of them just did not work correctly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I see the upside of the remanufactured because, as you said, it's recycled. Somebody went through, rebuilt it. It should work. And sometimes it works better.
Maybe.
Sometimes it works better than the brand new part, but
that's where I'm also
changed
like
the internals and with new parts compared to what that new part was.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a flip of a coin for both, and I think it's just more of a wonk it because you're either going to get a good part or you're not going to get a good part.
I get your wonk. I get it. I'm more worth it though.
I'm gonna say worth it. I think
I'm gonna say more worth it.
And then tires, that like we would talk about tires. That the recaps, it'll get you by.
Yeah.
Not for as long as a brand new tire would, but it'll get you by. It'll get you down the road, and that's kind of how I see like refurbished parts most of the time. It's like it'll get you by. There's a chance that it won't, but it'll get you by.
See, and then this is a whole. They'll get you by. You're saying they'll get you by, and I think if we're talking about refurbished or reman, I think they're sometimes better than before. I watched. Do you guys know the YouTube channel Cutting Edge Engineering? Shout out Cutting Edge Engineering. They're from Australia. I don't mean who's watching, but like if you guys don't know it, it's this machinist, and he's like a big machinist and operator, like from like Australia that rebuilds like hydraulic cylinders and works for construction equipment and on it, and he makes stuff better than you. So like the big boom that picks up like a bunch of dirt or gravel and picks shit up, like those things explode.
Yeah. And
he rebuilds them better than you. He gets them from Husqvarna or there's a Volvo or Caterpillar, and then he tears it down to every little bit.
Wow.
And so that's a remanufactured part. That part has been rebuilt. It's like that's somebody's version of an alternator out there.
Yeah.
So where you can maybe go buy, he'll even talk about instances where his customers go buy a new one because they do need it, but the new one has been built with shitty parts. They're just cheap, right? So they use cheaper seals or something in a part, or the manufacturer knew that they could get away by getting a part thinner, like a piece of metal.
And so
bean counters, man. And so he'll design or build a part or some kind of tool, and it's thicker or more some that could
robust.
So that's heavy industry, and that's a whole different world. But the reman part, that's what I think of. It's not just in one thing. I don't know. We probably can't do that for a construction.
But that would be an upgrade, right? That would be like a premium upgrade.
That's like
part.
A premium upgrade. So,
but it is remanufactured.
But it is remanufactured.
Yeah. I think so. In the whole thread of junkyard parts and remanufactured, refurbished specifically, I think I've said this in other episodes. The junkyard is fun. If you're into mechanics and stuff, for me it's fun.
Oh, you just
go in a candy store.
Go see everything.
Go see all the cars and all the stuff there, and you can go and
it's a museum of the time.
Yeah, and you can. A lot of them nowadays, the one I go to, they recycle inventory every 6 months. So there's nothing older than 10 years ago in there.
Well, it's still a museum of our time,
right?
It holds the time.
It's crazy because you can go there, you can get whatever part you want, whatever's there, you can buy it. you can get it. You could take a whole door. You could get a whole car if you want to.
You could take, yeah. I think, I think my dog's goofy. If you can see it on the video, I think junkyards are, that's like, I think they're awesome. I love it too. I think, I don't like. Well, I'm just more used to being the guy that goes in there and gets to take their stuff out. I don't like junkyards that bring you the stuff.
Yeah, no, I like doing it myself.
I like going to look.
It's the experience,
right? And also, what if they pick the shittier? We've been there. We found 4 of them, and we've known that there's a shittier, a shittiest, then the shittest, and then there's an okay one, and we need that okay one.
When you get there and you take it off, you know how to put it back on. Then
I have told you right. At least it teaches you how to take it off to begin with, and
take the bolts.
Yeah, take the bolts. It gets you some extra. Guys, if you go to junkyard, trust me, take a handful of fuses, take a handful of relays, because they don't need them anyways. They're trying to, like, you're recycling parts that have already been deemed trash. So that's what I'm about. Like, recycle and reuse and don't hurt anybody in the process. I'm like, as long as you use my tools and, like, you already knew me, like, you already know me, like, as long as you put them back and put them away clean, I'm like, help somebody out. But in the junkyard, that's how I look at it. I'm like, they don't fucking care about 10 5-amp fuses. Just grab them. You never know if you might need them.
Yeah.
And you definitely get an idea of what's around there. And I don't know. Worth it. Worth it on reman parts and reman equipment or whatever. And I would like any ideas about any other industries that, I don't know, like, can't really do it in construction, I'd say, but who knows?
Does
the equipment
aviation have remanufactured?
I wonder, for sure, because those parts are got to be so expensive. You have to rebuild all that shit, a lot of it, or periodically, like,
recycled.
Everything's at a service interval, like
maybe, but that's also probably why they're so freaking expensive to make.
Yeah,
it's true. Very true. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to close up shop. So
let's say goodbye.
Yeah, let's say kumbaya. No, it was. It's been about a year, so
it's been great.
Yeah, I'm gonna say one more night. Thank you to everybody who's helped us along the way.
Gone through a lot of topics.
Yeah,
but somehow all the same.
For listening and viewing and commenting and watching and being part of the experience,
supporting us.
Yeah,
kind of. Mostly.
You got to support something of theirs. All right, and with that,
it's copyrighted shit.
I know we're getting banned, canceled. All right, and with that, guys, I am Mario or Whole Baked Cookie. Thank you all for listening and tuning in.
Thank you for being loose.
Thanks for loosening up. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna pass it on to. All links will be in the description and the YouTubes and maybe some other stuff. So. We'll see you guys soon. Off to one of y'all.
Adios, guys. I'm Botar. It's Botar. I'm on Instagram, B0TAR. Socials will be down there. I also got stickers that I'm selling for pre-orders if you guys are interested. Crown Vic, Big Vic Energy stickers are pretty dope. So
plug it.
See ya.
And I'm Caleb. Caleb the Hunted. You'll see me on a whole bunch of shit. Twitch, Instagram, X, Facebook. Twitch. And we're glad we could, make round this year out pretty good, and
10 episodes.
Let's hope this next year is going to go even better.
Yeah, man, that sounds pretty good to me. And with that, I think I'm good. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna go. I usually tap a desk or something, but like I'm just gonna pick up my dog. So thanks everybody. We're out of here.
See ya.
Do you want a shot?